In this playlist, I condensed down 5 years of lessons of running and owning a med spa. My goal is to help business owners understand that being client-focused and creating results is the fastest way to a profitable and scalable business. If you're watching this video, you're probably already aware there is no silver bullets to having a great business. You have to be good at so many things. So to help, the 4-minute free assessment will identify the gaps in your business that you need to work on. It will even relate back to the content that's in this playlist to help you find the answers. If the information in these videos helps you achieve the next level growth in your business, and you know of somebody else who might also benefit from the same information, make sure you share it with them. The goal of Aesthetic Flight is to help business owners deliver great results and be profitable while doing it. I hope the information in these videos helps you achieve the growth you're looking for in your clinic as it did mine.
Aesthetic clinic and med spa owners, if you want to scale your business this year, if you want more clients, have them be higher quality and have them stay longer so your business can be more profitable, the following video series on the 5 growth engines is going to tell you step by step everything you need to do to grow. The 5 growth engines were created by me, documenting my own journey transforming my clinic from being a negative loss to a month-over-month growing profitable business. The 5 growth engines is broken up into different segments, and the segments are going to be detailed based upon where your business is in its maturity. And so to do that, we've reviewed and we've set apart, there's 3 different stages to a medical clinic or a med spa, and we want you to identify where you are, the resources that you have, and the crippling problem that you need to turn your attention to first. The stage 1 med spa or aesthetics clinic usually is owner, doctor operated. There's between 0 and 3 practitioners at this point in time, and hopefully there is a min, not all of them full-time, some of them part-time. The revenues per month are less than $50,000. And the assets they generally do not have a renewable program or a membership whatsoever, or if they do, there's not enough people enrolled in it to have an effect upon cash flow and the bottom line. The profits are usually in the negatives to a most $3,000. The crippling problem for a stage 1 med spa is that they have no cash flow and they have no client acquisition. So we have to solve the client to turn over the cash flow, but you have no resources to do that. The stage 2 med spa is slightly different, has even more problems than the stage 1. The renewable program at this point in time has a certain amount, or at least an average amount of people in it, but it's still not enough to float the monthly expenses. The revenue is between $50,000 and under $100,000. The staff at this point in time, there's a couple full-time staff to accompany the doctor owner. Sometimes you have a part-time manager, sometimes sales and a min. Usually the practitioners are actually wearing more than one hat, going between sales and a min, and also performing treatments. Profitability is generally negative still, and up to $9,000 at this point in time. Crippling problems. Cash flow is still low, but now you do have some people coming in, not very consistent, but you've got a leaky bucket. For every person that comes in the front, they're going out the back. And the problem equals is that the client acquisition needs to be more consistent and be ramped up. And now you also have to reduce the churn. Churn is a term used for the number of people that are leaving your clinic. Level 3 med spa. Renewable program is now in full effect. Over 200 people. This takes care of the minimum expenses in a month, and it actually greatly increases your cash flow. Revenues are greater than $100,000, and you've got a full complement of staff, an owner doctor, maybe multiple doctors, 3 to 7 practitioners, full-time manager, sales, and a min. Profitability at this point in time, shockingly, is still generally negative to up to $15,000 of net profit after all things have been paid. Okay, the crippling problems at this point in time, the leaky bucket still exists. Okay, you're still having high churn. You've got low client value. People are coming in for their introductory products and they're not buying or ascending into a higher price, higher value product. And they're very owner dependent. You got one person making all of the decisions, and without that person, none of the other staff have the ability or empowered to make any decisions. Okay, the crippling problem needs is got to reduce the churn. You have to learn how to ascend the client into higher valued products. And now you've got to build your team so you can buy back your time, step back from the clinic and have it operate more independently. So we're going to get into into the 5 different growth engines that I used to grow my clinic, and we use at Aesthetic Flight in our accelerator program. Before doing so, I want to give some association. I talk a lot about the 5 different segments that every business has. The reality is all businesses are exactly the same, and people often segment and often outsource, but they don't realize that it is a chain, meaning what happens in segment 1 or lead generation is going to affect how the client is going to be sold to or their quality of their sale in stage 3. It'll also affect all the way through to their ascension in stage 5. So I'm going to refer back to these. I'm going to review them right now. So it goes lead generation, lead nurture, sales, fulfillment, and client ascension. That is every single company that actually exists on this planet. The lead generation is only to get to the attention of. It's a hand up. It does not mean they're going to come in for their booking. It does not mean they're actually going to buy a sale. This is the beginning of the marketing, such as your offering, or it could be the first time that somebody even learns about your business by a referral. Okay. The next portion is lead nurture. A lot of clinics have trouble with this particular portion. Just because somebody's interested, just because they book an appointment does not mean they're going to show up. So how do you get them to arrive at your clinic so that you can have a conversation and add value? Third portion that most people understand about is the convert a sale. Then followed by, in the service-based business, after you get the money, now you have to fulfill your obligations. So how do you do it so that when you finish, they are beaming and over the moon with the result and the service, so that you can retain them and ascend them to either get a referral or a review, or they're going to stay longer and go into more valuable products. It seems simple. It doesn't make it easy.
Now that you've got a basic business overview, it's time to get into the real tactics and then how to create an unlimited leads engine. I'll go through each step in this video right here.